Public health at Mount Union has its positives and negatives. The five main parts are physical fitness, food choices, free time choices, and tobacco and alcohol. When it comes to staying physically fit, Mount Union has a large percentage of athletes, so I feel like they're a good physically active school. For an athlete, you have the gulling to lift in, and each sport has required practices and workouts. But if you're a non-athlete, I feel like it's harder to stay physically fit because you have more downtime. They don't have a set exercise schedule, and they don't have the gulling to work out. And you can always go to the MAC, but if that's like packed, then you really have nowhere to lift. When it comes to food, the cafeteria, they have a lot of healthy options. You can go to the salad bar, or you can go to the sandwich bar, and they have healthy options there. But they also have a large dessert section, which food's really good there, so people tend to go there. And you get pizza or burgers or something like that. That stuff's not as healthy. Around campus, there's a lot of fast food areas like Sheetz, Taco Bell, McDonald's, and students tend to go there because it's cheap food. And then kids bring snacks to school. Some students bring healthy options like bananas and pomegranates, but other students decide to bring unhealthy options like Jolly Ranchers or cake. And clearly the cake and the Jolly Ranchers aren't very healthy, and students need to stay away from that. When it comes to free time, you have the opportunity to stay active and physically fit, but some students between class, they get tired, so they'll hang out in their dorm, play video games, watch TV, maybe take a nap. These are obviously not healthy options, and students need to get out more and maybe be a little more physically fit. When it comes to tobacco, I feel like smoking isn't a big problem at Mount Union, but I've seen a lot of students with chewing tobacco. You walk around the halls, you see a lot of alcohol prevention posters. You don't really see much about tobacco awareness. I feel like Mount Union needs to do a little bit of a better job on tobacco awareness and making students aware of their choices and stuff like that. When it comes to alcohol, you're always going to have that problem out of college. Kids are going to go out on the weekends, party, and drink. It's hard to stop that, but I feel like Mount Union does a great job with their posters around school. They have a student handbook. Everyone gets a free handbook, and it has alcohol and other drug procedures for students. And this talks about all the dangers of alcohol. And they tell you about the groups. You can go to a counselor, and if you feel like you have an alcohol problem, or you can go to like group conferences and stuff like that and talk about alcohol. In conclusion, I feel like Mount Union does a pretty good job with public health. I mean, they touch physical fitness very well, food, free time, and alcohol. I just feel like Mount Union can do a little bit better of a job with the tobacco.